Hey everyone, good job on your research papers. You'll thank me now because that's the hard part. Now you just have two assignments that are pretty fun and easy, and then the final, and we're done. So let's take a look at what we have left. And here it is. This is our last unit. So the next thing that you're going to do is read this book. Hopefully you've been reading it all along. Stretch. Video meltdown. But you've had this book and you're just going to read the principles. And you know, Scott Sonnenschein, he's really saying that all of the great inventors have always focused on the resources that they had, as opposed to dwelling or thinking about the resources that they don't have. So there's examples. This is for the video of student work where you can look at the videos. But for now, you're going to, it's a discussion. So you're just going to talk and everybody can see what everyone else is saying. What is the connection between Amy Purdy's TED Talk, Beyond Limits, and Stretch? So that's kind of a fun little puzzle. And I mean, I think the connection is pretty clear, but she's an extreme example and she's kind of inspirational. So she's really something. So you're just going to do a discussion, and then there's going to be a video assignment. It's a video paired with or along with just a short 2-paragraph response to the book. Okay, so those are, and that's just it counts as an assignment, not as an essay. So in there, you'll also see some examples of student videos that they made, and it's just one document. There's ways to put a video on Canvas. There's lots of different ways to do it, evidently. So just figure out how you're going to do that and just make a short video based on, you'll read the instructions also. I'm always saying that is the key. Read the instructions, look at the examples, go from there. And you have from now until then to ask questions. And then you'll see down here that the final goes like this. There's a prep document that's open on the 28th, and that will have 3 articles listed. And here, I'll give a peek. So it's going to be Athleisure, Bar and Kale, Tyranny of the Ideal Woman, which I think you'll find very interesting. Technology driving us to distraction, and you've already read parts of that. And then The Happy Secret to Better Work, you've already read all of that. So you're going to read all of that and bone up on all of them, and then the exam will be on one of them. So that's how that works. When you go for the exam, it's the way that Canvas works. If you haven't had you put an exam on a quiz, so it's not exactly a quiz. This is an exam. It's an essay exam. It's a timed writing. It's mandatory in English 110. So as soon as you open the quiz, you'll have 120 minutes, which is 2 hours to do it. If you have DSPS, please send me an email and make sure that we can come up with individual arrangements. Okay, so, and that opens up on the day that you have 24 hours. It's May 7th, but when you open it, the clock starts ticking. So make sure you're fully prepared. I mean, you could prepare like crazy. You could write an essay on all 3 of them and have it ready to go. And it follows the exact same instructions as essay number 1, which is you're going to do an introduction and then a summary of the text, and then you have a couple of points that you're going to analyze. Same deal, same academic deal. So that is it. We're going to stop the share. I'm going to say good luck. So this is Monday. Make sure that you kind of take a peek at what we have left so that you can ask your questions and we can review, the tips and strategies for doing all of that. All right. Okay. So this week we have a discussion. Make sure that you are reading. Maybe it'll come in better, Stretch. It's a super practical read, and it's fast. I mean, you won't have to pore over it. Like some of the articles are a little bit mind bending. This one it's like sometimes you have these aha moments where something obvious is stated really well and you're like, oh, well, of course. So hopefully it will serve you well. All right, so send me an email on Canvas. Remember, if you send emails into sbc.edu. Sometimes they get routed into these places where there's 500 emails, so it's harder for me to see them. Always use the Canvas. So make sure when you're doing your work for this course and probably your other ones, always sign in to Pipeline before you start getting on the emails or submitting all that stuff. Okay, so good luck to everyone, and email me any concerns or questions, and I will hopefully hear from you soon. And I'm interested in your responses to Amy Purdy and the text.